here's the thing. We have 1 week left of February. Y'all are seeing this on March 2nd. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Um, I have 4 books that I still need to finish before the end of the week. Thankfully, they are all on the smaller side of books. However, this is a busy week at work with deadlines approaching, meetings about testing, actual testing. It's just a lot of things going on at school. So it's going to be a very hectic day that I need to try and finish these 4 books before I end out February. I do still have Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan, but I'm not going to finish that this month. I've already decided I'm going to push that off a little bit. I'm going to wait. I have Saturday school to work this Saturday, so I will have time to read that then. But my priority this week is to get through these 4 books. So we do have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, of course, with my matching nail set. How precious. Thank you, Hilda. We love you. This is just about like 400-ish pages, 420 pages. So I can see myself, based on her other books, I've read these in like one sitting, but I'm not going to like stress myself out with reading this all in one day. It is Sunday night. I have just posted my TBR jar video. I don't want to take any of these books into March. So, for starters, we have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. This is a beautiful edition, signed as well. Thank you, East City Books. I will order from y'all whenever, wherever. Okay. Then we have Potions and Poisons. Potions, Poisons, and Policies by Courtney Thorne. This was a gift for my birthday from my friend Hilda, who again is the best nail lady, friend, person in general. Got me this edition. It is about 275 pages. And the words aren't too like small. So I think this should be an okay read. I can see this being a one sitting kind of situation. Then we have Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. This came out this month. I want to read it this month. Not a signed edition, unfortunately. I wish. But this is the last book of the Ruinous Love trilogy, and I am excited to finish this. This is probably going to be a 2-sitting kind of book. I really thought that there was a smudge or something on the book. I'm pretty sure it's just blood for the design. But Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver is on my TBR for this week. And then last but definitely not least is Our Love, Pride, and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I do have this on audio already, so I'll probably be mainly listening to this one. But I do have the book as well. I am excited to read this finally. This has been a must read for me forever. I have loved the 2005 film of Pride and Prejudice, and I think it's about time that I read it. So I have these 4 books that I am going to be reading this week. I feel, just based off of like the books on my TBR that I have read already, that I have not made a huge dent, but truly I have. I've already read 7 books this month. I had a few that were not on my TBR, and I had one that was in my Kindle. So I mean, like I've read a lot. It just hasn't been for my TBR. But I would like to get these books done before the end of the week, so that way I can have a whole new fresh TBR, not feel like I'm behind, and really get ahead of my reading goal, which is again 90 books. I'm currently sitting at 14, and it is the third week of February that we just finished. So I'm making good progress. I would like to get ahead because I know that August is a month that I might read maybe one book, because that's when school starts and everything, training and all that. So my best reading time is in the spring and in the summer. So now that spring is approaching, we do have 2 more weeks until spring break as well. So I will be figuring out something for that. Hopefully, some bingeable reads, maybe another TBR takedown. I haven't decided yet. So I am going to go to bed because it's Sunday night and it's pretty late. And I will probably start reading tomorrow. Well, I definitely will read tomorrow. I just don't know what I'm going to read yet. You'll see whenever I do, I guess. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Coda. So I am about 55% through with Potions, Poisons, and Policies. I'm really enjoying it. It did read a little, I don't mean this as an insult. I'm enjoying it right now. It started off a little too Wattpad for me. Just, describing exactly what they're wearing, what they're doing, like a little too detailed in that sense. It just gave me Wattpad. But it's getting very interesting. This story follows Henry and Noah. They are academic rivals for the past like 10 years, it feels like. But they now have to team together to fight against this love potion that has been like spread throughout the campus. It is causing havoc. It seems as though she is not at all affected by this, but she is very focused on her schoolwork, almost too focused in a way. So, her and Noah, they don't like each other, but it's looking like there's some tension going on. Noah is affected by the love potion, but it's not like your traditional love potion where it's like the first person you see you fall in love with. It's one where like if you have attraction for somebody, you're gonna go seek them out. It's not like if you approach somebody on a love potion, if you don't like them, you have no attraction towards them, it's not going to affect you in that way. You will be more inclined to go and like find the person that it is geared towards, like that you're attracted to. But Noah is fighting his attraction, or his like urge. So it is interesting to see how their academic relationship is growing. They are working together. They have to work together, and it has to kind of be secret because there's somebody like behind the scenes working against them, trying to make this more potent. And so that's the danger aspect of it all. So right now they've been trying out some like anti potions, trying to reverse the effect, to counteract, and hopefully try to figure out who's doing this. So it is very interesting now. I feel like as she was writing this, she grew in her writing ability. She's so far fantastic. Fantastic. I don't know words. So Courtney Thorne, this is, I think, her debut novel. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's her debut, but it is very interesting. I am excited to finish this. I will probably finish it tonight. I am already in my Mumu. I'm ready to go. I am reading this on my Kindle, so I'm going to continue reading it on my Kindle. Just because this book is like the flop is not there. So I am going to keep reading. I have, let's see, how many pages do I have left? Two. I have about 120 pages left. So I will probably finish this tonight. And then figure out which book I'm going to be reading next. So I will check in with y'all when we finish this. Bye. All right, so I have officially finished Potions, Poisons, and Policies. I knew this was going to be a pretty quick read. Just for one, the length of it. It was only like 273 pages. It was really cute. Again, it started off a little iffy, but by the end, I like found myself like hooked. I am going to give this like a 3.75. Just for the fact that I feel like it was almost a little too instant, in my opinion. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I will more than likely read more from Courtney Thorne. This was definitely, I could tell, like, just a joy. Her foreword says that this was just something that she just sat down and wrote. Let me read that to you. This little book is just a silly, goofy thing I decided to write one day when I was feeling particularly sad. I hope it can bring you the smiles and laughter it brought me. So it is very lighthearted. It is very sweet. It is very closed door. But you can tell, like, I thought when I first got that they were in high school. No, they're getting their master's degree, like the magic equivalent of a master's degree. So they're in their 20s. So they're fully adults. That's why I was a little worried with it being like a romance. But it was really cute. So I have officially read this book. Done. I'm going to update my journal here in a little bit when I upload footage and whatnot. But I'm thinking I'm working detention tomorrow. So I could very easily just pick up Pride and Prejudice and listen to the audiobook. But I do have baseball games Thursday and Friday that I'm just doing pitch count for. So all I'm doing is clicking the pitches. So I don't really have to listen to anybody or listen to anything. So I think I may save that for Thursday. So because I'm still in like the little lighthearted vibes, I think I'm going to go ahead and read First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. This follows Aiden, Valentine, and Lucy Stone. Lucy is a single mother who is just living life. Her daughter calls into a local radio station that is like the Love Helpline, which Aiden Valentine hosts, and asks essentially like, how can I get my mom a date or something like that. She's trying to like help her mom out. She's like 10. But they kind of work together. He's trying to find her like the perfect date while she's going along with it. I'm assuming. I obviously haven't read this. I don't know why I'm telling you what this book is about. But they're being like thrust together in this semi-relationship to try to find her someone that's going to make her happy. And so it is very interesting. I will start this tomorrow. I'm loving the flop value of this book a little bit more than the other. I do like that it is got some like media aspects to it, like interviews or whatever. So like it's not just paragraphs, it's text. I wonder if it's a dual POV, so I am excited for this. So I am going to head to bed for one because it is after 10, and then I will check in at the 50% mark of this book. So, all right, bye. All right, hello. I have a friend. We'll see. He will not be in frame, but he's so cute. We love him. We are working on the potty training, and he has done so good so far. I'm so proud of him. Good boy, Coda. Okay, you're gonna go back on my bed. There you go. All right. Resituate myself. So I am officially over 50% through with First Time Caller by BK Borison. I'm loving this. I mean, I've loved every single book that she has ever written. I've loved her entire Love Light Farm series. Oh my God. It's so precious. I apologize if you can hear the noises from outside. The neighbors are getting a new roof, apparently. So, again, I am over the 50% mark. I'm probably closer to 60%. I'm on page 244 out of like 220. Yeah, 220. Not 220, 420. So I have less than 200 pages left of this book. I'm loving it. This follows Aiden Valentine and Lucy Stone as they try to find Lucy's perfect match. Her daughter called in at the beginning of this book saying, "My mom needs some serious help. She has never been on a date." Like, basically saying, "My mom deserves love," kind of thing, you know, cute little kid. He found something to chew on. I love that for me. Pause for just a second. So, Lucy catches her daughter talking to Aiden over the phone, and is rightfully concerned that her 12-year-old is talking to this random man at 10 o'clock at night. Turns out it's Aiden Valentine, and he is the host of a show called Heartstrings. Heartstrings, yeah. It is the romance hotline. But the thing is, he's kind of fallen out of love with love. He is very much a cynic, and because of this conversation that is had, and like Lucy ends up getting on the phone after telling her daughter off, they have such good banter that the radio station has like, "Hey, you went viral. We need you back. Let's find you the one. Let's make it a whole show. We'll find you the man of your dreams, or we'll at least try to." So she has been going on dates, trying to get herself out there, but none of the dates are going well. They are absolutely awful. Like one just did it because it was a bet. One didn't show up. You know, casual. But they grow as friends. It's really cute. And she really challenges him on his dislike of love, or like his lack of like wanting to love. Um, it's precious right now. I'm in like kicking my feet. I've got stuff underlined. I wasn't planning on like annotating or anything. Like I have no sticky notes or anything. But like I have, what is it? Like I've got stuff underlined that I'm like, ugh, precious. I'm obsessed. I will be finishing this book tonight. It is Wednesday. I do still have 2 more books, but you know, it is what it is. We've got time. We can do this. Okay? So I will check in with y'all once this is over. Bye. I'm obsessed with BK Borison. I don't know. Every book that I've read, I've been kicking my feet. It's been so cute. Um, this is no exception. Um, Aiden and Lucy are so precious. I struggled putting this down, but you know, had to do my job. Um, but I was able to sneak in some reading time during my lunch break and before and after school before students showed up. So I loved this. It was so precious. It was so cute. It is a 5 star. Easily, easily a 5-star. It's just precious. I'm obsessed. Um, yes, 5-star, recommend 10,000% all the time. Must read. Please do. Okay, there's a book done. Ah. Okay, so update. It is Thursday night at like 11 o'clock at night. I am about to get ready for bed. Um, it's been a late night of baseball games, work in general. So I did manage to listen to 9 chapters, I believe, of Pride and Prejudice. Enjoying it. Um, I was listening to this while I was doing the pitch count for a baseball game. So I may need to go back and like relook at a few things, but I have baseball again tomorrow night to do. So I'm going to have this on standby, ready to listen. Finishing this tomorrow for sure. I do also have Scythe and Sparrow. It is off over yonder. I don't feel like grabbing it, but I have that to read physically. I may read a little bit tonight, but I don't know. These are my last 2 books, but I have to finish both of them tomorrow. So we'll see. I may not get very much sleep if Scythe and Sparrow is what I think it's going to be. This may go into Saturday, March 1st, but I will get through my February TBR one way or another. Okay, so I am going to find my true placement in this book, and then we'll go from there. But I am listening to it on audio, so that's helping. I have it on 1.5 speed. I had it on 2 times speed, but it was too fast with the British accent and the like older English. So I have it on 1.5. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. It's Pride and Prejudice. Why wouldn't I enjoy it? I'm gonna start Scythe and Sparrow probably tonight, get a few pages in, and then I will check in with y'all probably around lunch tomorrow with a little update. All right, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.
Working at Southern, or you're working at Kroger, and that's what you're doing. You have to build. You have physically, you have to do that until you figure it out, right? And you may be stuck in the job you're in. Put yourself in a position. Sorry, city straight.
I finished. It is Saturday night at 11 o'clock at night, but I finished Scythe and Sparrow. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 4.5. Some of the things were a little bit too convenient, but overall, absolutely loved it. Couldn't put it down. Only put it down when I absolutely had to, you know, adult things. So it is officially March. So like I didn't finish before the end of February, but it's okay. So, the only book that I have not gotten to, hello, is Pride and Prejudice. I am about 10% through with the audiobook. So I'm going to continue reading it. It's just going to be like first on my March TBR. So there's this. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But this week I was able to read both First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, which I gave a 5 out of 5, and then Scythe and Sparrow, which I have given a 4.5 out of 5. I'm so sorry. It's fine. So I am going to get my journal ready for next month to get my March TBR. I've got most of the books that I want to read written down. I did buy a few books, so I do kind of want to do a little bit of a haul. While I'm here, let me put these backwards. Okay. Starting with Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. This is book 2. Book 1 was Throne of the Fallen. I loved this. I read this on Kindle Unlimited, but this is not on Kindle Unlimited, but I really wanted to pick it up. So me and Angie went out today after we worked Saturday school and picked up book 2 so we can read it together next month or this month. But we got the Target exclusive, which has a bonus, like a deleted scene and a recipe. This book will follow, I think, Gluttony, according to the map, which, hello? I mean, the display. But the map itself, it's Gluttony. I love. I loved Gluttony from the first book. Excited to hear from him again. So this follows Gluttony, also known as Gabriel Axton. He is determined to save his kingdom. He is literally he is his sin. This follows the 7 deadly sins. The first book was about envy. There is a series that follows before, or not follows, precedes this, that I did not read, that is about the King of Wrath. But he is a prominent figure in this. So I'm assuming this will have 6 books because there are 7 deadly sins. And we've already heard about one of them in a previous series. So book 2 is about, my brain just fried, Gluttony. Yeah. So this is going on my March TBR because me and Angie are reading it. Also, I got this for like $14. Just saying. All right, and then next I got the rest of the Lucy Score Things We Left Behind. Is it Things We Never Got or Things We Never Had? I got the last 2 books of the deal. There's just like the special edition. They're so pretty. I got the first book a few months ago at a boutique. Didn't want to get all 3, but they had these 2 on sale, 30% off at Target. And so I had the full collection. I don't know when I'm going to read them, but they're pretty. And then, because I do not own these books and I feel like I should, I got the Hunger Games collection, but I got the pretty edition. Oops, sorry. It is the deluxe Hunger Game edition. So let me go through each of the books to show you like what they look like. But they're so pretty. So we have the Hunger Games. It's got a red leafy sprayed edge. So we got book 1. Then we got book 2, which is the same sprayed edge but yellow with that. Then we have book 3, Mockingjay, which has a more like fuchsia-esque. And they all have like a metallic hue to the cover. And then also have a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is really pretty, and it has a green leaf. So they're very pretty. I'm excited to own them. My brain tells me I read them, at least the first book, but my brain could be deceiving me. Got 7 books. I should not have gotten 7 books, but I accidentally touched 7 books. Therefore, they ended up in my cart. So, yeah. So, this month was insane. I ended up reading 10 books. My average is about like 5 to 7. I read 10, which it helped having like the TBR jar, the like TBR takedown. I'm gonna have students pick some of my reads for March, especially with like spring break and everything coming up. I'm going to have more time to read. So I will go more into depth with which books were chosen for that. Um, so it'll be 3 books. I've got the next Harry Potter book ready to go, and I have the um, Throne of Secrets. That's the word. Throne of Secrets to read, and then Pride and Prejudice for sure. So I will check in with y'all next week, and yeah, let me know if there's any books that you saw that you really think I should pick up. If there's any books that are on my 25 to read in 25 that you think I should pick up and read, feel free to let me know. I am always open for suggestions. So, with that all being said, I am going to go to bed because, again, it is approaching midnight and I am tired and I have been awake since 7:30 this morning. So, I am a little bit sleepy. I will talk to y'all next week. I hope you have a wonderful week and I look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday. Bye.